I barely made the cut. It's like one day. That's very first day.
It just switched straight, yeah.
It just switched today. I need 23 with them.
Jag börjar bli chockad med det.
Excuse me.
Namaskar. Namaste, everybody. Happy Saturday. Thanks for coming out for yoga today and celebrate Karina's birthday today. So it's a special day to honor her. Let's take a moment and get centered. Take a comfortable sitting meditation posture. Lift and open the heart, turning gaze within. Nadi Shodhana. Take Vishnu Mudra with your right hand, closing off right nostril. Exhale through the left. Deep inhale through the left. Close off. Exhale right. Inhale right. Close off. Exhale left. Keep alternate nostril breathing going for the next minute to prepare our mind and body for the practice. Exhale, release the hands. Place the hands behind the hips for more pranayama. Arch up, take a deep breath in. Hold it in for a count of 20, letting head rest back. Stay with the energy of the red magnetic moon, initiating the wave spell for the moon. A 2-week period to get into the flow, to purify mind, body, and spirit, so that you can stay in remembrance of your true divine nature. Tonight our hearts and invoke blessings. 3 Oms, 1 Purna mantra. Take a full deep breath in. Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. To the presence of the one divine spirit that dwells within, we bow. Awesome. Rise. Face that wall. Surya Namaskar. A. Deep distance apart. Hands together in front of the heart. Draw to the center, engaging inner thighs. Belly in, Uddiyana, scoop tailbone, holding Mula Bandha, and then lengthen side bodies. Shoulders up, curl back, lifting heart up. Slide jawbone back, activating Ujjayi breath. Breathing from the back of the throat with more focus. Breath in. Exhale, root down, releasing hands. Inhale, stretch up. Celebrating the freedom and power of the day. Exhale, dive forward. Inhale, lengthen and curl, reaching through crown of the head. Exhale, step back, plank pose, hold plank. Spread fingers wide. Index finger leads the way. Lean forward, belly up and in, scooping tailbone under. In slow motion, lean forward, lower all the way down onto the belly, clasping hands behind the back. Squeezing arms in, upper back in, arch up and lift. Push down to the tops of the feet, firing up your pinky toe. And then hands beside the chest, underneath elbows, shoulders towards the ears, lengthen, and then lift up. When you reach the peak, curl shoulders back, point hands back, extending energy forward through the heart, push down to the tops of the feet, point toes in towards the hips, point hands back towards the hips. Index knuckles down, and then lower down, push back, downward facing dog. First dog, of the red magnetic moon. Stretch it out, bend one knee at a time, lengthen through calf muscles. Super blessed today to have Karina lead the red moon practice because she has the energy of the red moon. Every 4 years, your soul energy of the Maya calendar will come up on your solar birthday. And it'll happen for 13 years until your energy repeats until you're 52. And then you'll have the same exact energy that you had when you were born, and then you're reborn. Right, got a ways to go. Right foot up, Soma Chandra. Right foot to the front of the mat, point foot out to the right, hand to the top of the thigh, keeping left leg straight, bend right knee deep. Open heart, open throat, head back. If you're going further, right arm behind the back, reaching fingertips to the floor or the elbow crease. Taking head straight back into the tops of the shoulders. Inhale, one, forearms, Spinarasana, breathe, sink into it there. Connect to the water element, get fluid, lean to the left on your inhale. In, rotate your left thigh, squeeze it into the center, and then lean to the right, pushing your right thigh bone down, letting your hips sink down, and then you can keep shifting. Inhale, widening to the left. Exhale, leaning to the right. A few more breaths like that. And then step back, plank pose. Vinyasa. Exhaling down. Inhale, rise up. Pausing at the peak, and then exhale, flow back. Second side. So much harder. Left foot up. Left foot out to the left, hand to the top of the thigh. Expand from within, head back and curl. And then take left arm behind the back. You can twist and open. Wide forearms. Shift around, inhale, widening to the right, inner rotating right thigh, squeezing into the center, exhale, leaning to the left, holding the engagement of your right inner thigh muscle. And then step back, plank pose, take a vinyasa, exhale down, inhale, rise up, and bring tops of the shoulders back as you curl, exhale, flow back. Do another one. Soma Chandra 5. Right foot to the front of the mat. Come onto your forearm, left forearm, hooking your right big toe with the first 2 fingers. Right hand to the right thigh again, and then head back, heart forward, and then sweep your right arm overhead, keeping it parallel with the floor. Nice. Your right knee can widen way out to the right, holding onto your big toe. You can rock onto the outer edge of the foot. Your left heel can angle to the left. 2 more deep breaths, curling leg in a back bend. And then release that back plank pose. Think of vinyasa. Exhaling down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, flow back. Second side. Left foot up. Come on to the right forearm, hooking big toe. Left hand to the top of the thigh. Move from the core first. Head back. Heart forward. And then sweep left arm overhead. Palm face down. Pinky finger hooking under. So you can widen. Left knee out to the left, rocking onto the outer edge of the foot. Right ankle widens to the right. Couple more deep breaths. And then release, step back, plank pose. Think of any flow through. Exhaling down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, flow back. Hold down dog. Take your feet back 2 to 4 inches. Bend your knees 4 inches. And then push your head up, curling in a back bend. Keeping the head pushing up. Activate your back muscles, keeping head pushing up. And then keeping the head pushing up, slowly straighten the legs, pushing thighs back, root down through the heels, and then release your head and neck. Pushing from the tops of the shoulders, out through the hands, full stretch. Bend knees, gaze up, step or jump, front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Squeeze the legs together, root down. Inhale, rise all the way up. So pausing at the chakras, turn gaze back within, coming back into remembrance of your true divine nature. Deep breath in. Exhale, squat, Utkatasana. Inhale, overhead. Pulling arms back, shoulders back, strengthen core, belly in. Keeping lower abdomen firm. Go halfway forward, Ardha Utkatasana. Exhale, Uttanasana. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, jump up, jump back, or step back. Take a vinyasa. Right like this, behind you. Lean forward into plank. Push your head up, index knuckles down, halfway down and pause. Push back strong. Right foot up, warrior one pose. Have your back heel up, squaring off hips, draw belly in, scoop tailbone, take arms overhead. Inhale, make it magnetic. Squeeze thighs together, drawing energy up into the core. From the core of the pelvis, push leg bones apart, hips forward and down, curling deeper. A few more strong breaths. Keep the back leg squeezing in, keeping left thigh engaged. One more deep one. Exhale, release, step back, plank, flow through. Left leg lifts. Plank. Head up, index knuckles down. Trianga. Push back strong. Left foot up. Virabhadra. Your back heel up. You square off the hips so you can go deeper safely into the back bend. Take it overhead. Inhale, make it magnetic. Contract. Drawing energy up and in. Exhale, repel leg bones. Pushing from the top of the hip to the back heel. Extending energy to the back of the room. Bending left knee deep. Left thigh bone parallel with the floor. Two more deep breaths. Hips forward and down. And then release, step back. Vinyasa. One more good warrior. Right foot to the front of the mat. Belly in. Scoop tailbone. Take it overhead. Few strong breaths, pulsating with breath. Inhale, building strength. Exhale, creating more expansion. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the right, left elbow across. Push down with your hands. Open the heart, and then you can reach for the floor if you want to go further or go for the bind. It's optional. Stay with the breath. Don't hold it. Keep the breath fluid and deep. more deep breaths. Head back like in a back bend. One more. Nice. Inhale and one. Brush over. Vinyasa. You gotta keep your hands a little wider. Let your pinky finger hang off your mat. Left foot up, warrior one. Keep it overhead, strength from the core. Keep lower abdomen firm to protect lower back. Bend left knee deep. Just lowering it down. A few more strong breaths. Exhale, twist, right elbow across. Stay with the breath. Inhale, opening heart. Exhale, deepening twist, reaching to the floor. We're going for the class. Inhale and one. Step back. Vinyasa. You deep breaths and down dog. Keep the feet a little further back. And knees, gaze up, step or jump. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Midline, root down. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, pausing. Chakras, then engage within and back into remembrance. Vrikshasana, tree pose. Let's have you face the front of the camera. Front of the mat there. You can do your right upside, you know. Shifting weight to your left foot. Bring your right thigh up. Take it out to the side. Bring the foot into the inner thigh. Then you can bring it higher. Pushing heel into inner thigh. Grow tall. Rooting down to the heel. Rise up to the fingers. And start to bow to your right, bowing over the bent leg. Pulling right rib cage forward. Left shoulder back. Keeping chin lifting away from the chest. And then back to center. Float back. Side angle pose. Parsvakonasana. Left hand to the floor. Right arm reaches overhead. Bow to the heart, Atita Trikonasana, triangle pose. Belly in, scoop tailbone, deep and twist. Take the arms straight up. So the Chandra. Half moon, step it up. Flex or point top foot, pushing from hips out through heels. You're going further, bend top leg, knee to the chest. Rolling shoulder back, head back. Heart curling forward. Heart red, Ardha Chandra. Revolve, half moon, right hand down. In rotate right leg. Outer rotate standing leg. Take left arm up. And then look towards the floor. Bend top leg. Nindra Ekapada Dhanurasana. Standing 1 foot bow. Grabbing the inner edge of the foot. Kick back. Push your head up. Curling like in a back bend. Keeping right knee squeezing in towards the center. Heart descending. Both hands down. Standing split, Urdhva Prasarita, Ekapada. And set hands in front of you. Power up your right big toe. Pressing down through your index knuckles. Lean forward. Hop up. Kick up. Down through the hands. Up through the heels. Push head up strong. Knees, gaze up, step or jump front of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bow. Midline, breathe down. Inhale, rise all the way up. Exhale, Samasthiti. Second side. Tree pose, Vrikshasana. Heel to inner thigh to heel. Grow tall, reaching arms overhead. Set the bow to your left. Going left rib cage forward, right rib cage and shoulder back. Chin lifting, heart lifting. And then slowly back to center, float back, Parsva side angle. Check your distance, you're going to do the left foot back. Straight more length. Bow forward, Trikona, triangle pose. Belly in, we scoop tailbone and twist. Step it up. Hold it here. Keeping both legs straight and strong. Up bend top leg. Reaching for the foot. For sugar cane pose. Twist, Parvata Tanda, left hand down, in rotate left leg, out rotate standing leg, right arm up. Towards the floor, bend top leg, reaching for inner edge of the foot, gaze back, pushing head up, top leg squeezing into the center, inner thigh engaged. Palate releasing. And then both hands down, standing split. Asana, hand lock, so hands in front of you. Out rotate arms and shoulders. In rotate left leg. Powering up left big toe. Kick up. Or kick back. Go. Bounce that angle. Going for the clasp, right arm under, left arm behind the back. Hands down, Ekapada Kunjinasana 2. Back heel up, right foot slides to the right. Take it up, keep left shoulder lifting, aligned with top of the elbow. Right foot slides out, stay there. With the left foot, he'll go. That's it, that's it, that's it, that's it. That's it. Lower down, take your arms. There it is. There it is. Second side. Top shoulder back. You're in deep, grab top wrist. Sage continue, take it up, take your time. I'm gonna go over it. Get your proper. There you go. Bend the legs. That's so good, child's pose. That's right. Okay. Up, down dog. Wide leg stance or Vipalayasana. Pivoting off to one side. Knees apart, ankles underneath the knees. Fast elbows behind the back. Belly in, rib cage in, strengthening core. Go lower, go deeper, hold it. Arms overhead, Kali Mudra. Squeeze arms in, upper back in, top rib cage down and in. Toes forward, heels back, Shankarasana. Halfway forward. Release hands down. Go wide, go deep, angling toes in. Heels back, walking hands back, forehead to the floor, forearms to the floor, chin or chest to the floor. Heel toe in. Bakasana. Just squatting at the front of the neck. Set yourself up. Squeeze knees into the outer arms. Squeeze big toes together. Firing the inner shins, or outer shins, inner thighs. Optional tripod headstand, taking the crown of the head to the floor, legs up. Whew. Nice. When you're ready, back to Paka, or drop over. And then when you're ready, you can rest in child's pose again. Rest here. We'll take it into puppy pose. Uttanasana Shishasana. Knees wide. forward, coming onto the chin and the chest. What you can say there. Otherwise, get ready back to child's pose. And down dog, take a vinyasa. Come on to the belly, Ardha Bakasana, half frog pose. Support yourself in Sphinx pose first, elbows under your shoulders, bring legs to the midline. And then reach your right hand back for the inner edge of the foot. Kick back, fire thigh, and then pull it in. Put your hand on top if you're in deep. You can hold it here. If you want to go further, you can lift up or Urdhva Ardha Baka. Put your hand towards the corner of the mat. Your left elbow slightly bent, hand back, arm back. If you want to go further, you can trap your right arm over the foot, take your right hand to the floor, and then lower your chest down and slide your left arm back and lift up again. You can probably even go deeper and lower down. Slide your left hand back so it's closer to your right hand and mine. Oh, there it goes. Second side. Next time, push the top over it. Left hand back, kick back, and then pull it in. Lift up if you're going further. Trap it. Taking left hand to the floor, left hand can be a fingertip or a bridge stop. And then you lower your chest down and you slowly slide your right hand back. Right hand can be elevated also. Attempting to bring your right wrist and your left wrist in the same line. And then when you're ready, lower down, stack fist, chin on fist, breathing into the lower back. What are my auspicious pose? Right arm out to the right, palm face up. Rock over onto the hip and the shoulder. Shifting hips in, taking left arm back, going for the clasp. Optional left ankle on top. We can lower the trailing knee down for fire log leg. Getting a hip opener. And then switch sides. Hand, top over. One of my teachers said that you always, when you were doing your asana practice, you wanted to practice as if it was your birthday, because you always squeezed in more. You always played the edge a little bit harder. Took the practice a little bit further. Belly. All right, here we go. Playtime.
That wasn't the play?
No, that was the warm-up. Sage Garandasana pose. We're going to work one first. Bringing one foot in Ardha Baka. The other hand's going to reach back, and you're going to bring the foot into Pada Purna. You want a non-stretchy strap?
I think so.
Okay.
Sorry, which one is which?
So put our left arm overhead. Left hand's pushing left foot down, right arm's overhead. So one foot's kicking back, right foot's kicking back strong, lifting up towards the ceiling, and the left hand's pushing the foot towards the floor. And then hold it 5 or 10 breaths, and then when you're ready, switch sides. You want to turn to the side? Yeah. Yeah, hit your right elbow first. And your right elbow. Take it forward. Push this down, left leg kicks back strong. And then release, stack fist, chin on fist. Sage Garandasana 2 pose. This is only pose we get to do because we have Karina. Alright, here we go. Your right foot's going to be in half lotus position. So you're going to rock over to one side, bring your foot in the half lotus, and then you're going to rock back onto your belly. Now, you may want to use your strap here, placing your strap around the foot that's in half lotus. If you have 2 straps, then you can have one foot in half lotus, and then one's hooking this one. So this hand, right arm reaches behind the back, and you attempt to grab your foot, or you grab your strap, and then the left hand reaches back, and you can work prep position like this, grabbing outer edge of the foot and kick your left leg back. Or now take your left arm overhead, bend the arm, and now lift up, pushing your head up, and you grab your foot.
Woo! Woo! Beautiful. Where's the camera?
And then
Can you
you're
stay
ready,
there?
release.
I'll get the other side.
Wait.
Well, second side when you're ready, left foot in half lotus.
Yes.
When am I supposed to get one?
Rock over. Strap the other foot. So the arm reaches behind the back first, because when you reach behind the back, it creates more tilt in the lower back. And the more arch you get in the lower back, the pelvis tilts down, the spine descends into the front body, and then it's easier to deepen the back bend. Tight. And ready, release. Okay. And then when you're ready, child's pose. Adi Sambhasana, firewalk pose. Let you switch, bring your right ankle on top. Take your right ankle a little wider so the foot can flex and lock the pinky toe off from the outside of the thigh. Hands push in on the big toes, mounts to the feet. Feet push out into the hands and then slowly bow forward. Inhale up and switch. Turn on the feet. Keeping pinky toe flexed and locked off on the outside of the thigh. So you can go for the cross grab and make it tighter. The more you push out and pull in, the more it takes the tops of your thigh bones deeper into the hip sockets, unraveling tension. up, switch again. It's kind of fold forward. And then start to work the twist, taking your right arm across. Elbow across or shoulder across. Twist the opposite way. Back up, switch legs. Twist. Taking left arm across. Keep flex. Save the breath. Take your mind to the tension, allowing it to unravel consciously with the out breath. Twist to the opposite side. Back up, taking vinyasa. Ardha. Back left arm across. Hold the heel, the knee, the wrap and bind. Twist, switch. Twist, vinyasa. Utthana, Ardha, Baddha, Matsyendrasana. You're going to come onto your left knee first and flex your left foot. And then you're going to sit back on the heel and cross your right ankle across. So once you pivot to your right and step your left right foot up like this. There you go, left foot's flexed. Now sit back on your heel. There you go. And now, there you go. Bring your right foot in. And now you're going to twist to your right, taking your right hand back, left arm across. That's it. And then you can use both hands on the floor, or pass your left arm, just start to take this foot across now to the outside, towards this knee. That's it. And eventually it can cross all the way over. There we go. You have the bounce, cross the ankle all the way over. Sit all the way down on the heel so you stretch out your toes and the arch of the foot. And then from here, when you're ready, you can take both hands down and then work an arm bounce, Ekapada Kundanyasana 1, splitting the legs, or you can hold it figure 4. Split the legs, flexing feet, pushing out through heels, and then you can go for the switch for Kundanyasana 2. Bring back leg over the forward leg and go into the switch. Nice. Intense, bound, half fish pose. Number 1. Sit back on your right heel, right foot's flexed. And if you're in deep, go ahead and just cross the ankle over. And then both hands across. Take left hand behind you. Move that right arm through if you're going to work the bind. Squeeze your legs towards each other. If you're pinching a block between your legs to work your inner thighs, that helps the stability a little bit more. And then work another arm bounce. Once you pivot this way to the front of the now take it into your arm bounce. Uttanasana 1, hold it 5 breaths from the split, with the legs, and then go for the switch. Ready, legs wide, Vishnu Konasana, seated wide angle. Just lean back to one more thing. Yeah. Sitting bones. Good hamstrings. And then activate the legs, pulling toes back, squeeze leg muscles in, arch up, and pull forward. Bow or twist over the right leg, reaching for the foot with the left hand. And hold up and switch. Back up, go a little wider, a little deeper. Pull forward one more time. Let's do something special for your birthday. Reach your hands up. Hold on tight.
She's getting some birthday special treat. Sorry.
Yep. Oh, come on your back, rock around a little, side to side. Double diamond pose. Feet on the floor, cross your right ankle on top of your left leg. The knees drop to the right, and then reach your right arm overhead and grab your left wrist and just pull the arm overhead. You can wiggle your left foot back so that the left thigh is pointing straight down the midline of your mat. There's your view of that. And then use your top foot to push the knee down, extending energy from the hip out through the knee. And then switch, touch the side of the sticker. Back up, Sati Bandha, Sarabanga, going for the clasp. Touch up the bridge. And then rest down, knees towards each other, hands over the abdomen for the third eye. And back into remembrance, the true divine nature. You can repeat, take it all the way up, Urdhva, Downer, Sana. It's overhead, hips up, chest up, go to the back of the room, chest forward, shoulders back, all the way up. You can walk it in, make it tight. And with the heels, do some back bend push-ups or alternate leg lifting. Ready, rest. All right, take it back up. Lifting heels, walk it in, make it tight, and then lower back into the head, clasping hands behind the head for Dvipada, Viparita, Dandasana, 2-foot inverted staff pose. And then from there, push down through your arms, the creases of your wrists. Curl your chest forward, lifting your head, looking for your feet. And then you walk one foot into the center, and lift the other leg up. Grab the foot, that's it. Curling chest forward, and then lift the leg up. Do that leg or just back up. Yeah. All right, Nataraja. Gotta get it in. Pose of remembrance. Magnetic moon. You're guided by our own power. Double. You can use a strap. If you need a big belt, there's big belts in the basket back there. You can snag a big belt. Last of the right foot first. When you pivot the arm overhead. Bringing inner thighs together, squeezing knees together. Take it overhead. The right knee's going to want to go wide. Squeeze your right knee in. Keep right inner thigh engaged so the lower back stays widening. And you have space. Kick, foot kicks back, hands push up so the heart stays curling forward. Take your time. We're going to do it twice on each side. And then when you're ready, back up and switch. midline first. Squeeze into the center. Uddiyana, Mula Bandha. Take it over her head, and then hard bandha. Arms and shoulders move back. Heart curls forward. Your left is rolling down. Now see right there, your chest is perfect. And just push your hands up. Take your foot back. And then you can
Just
walk-
forward?
Yeah, no, you're far enough, and then you can walk your hands back. Yeah. First side again! Yes! Nataraja, the ecstatic dance of Lord Shiva, the Tandava, led to the creation of the cosmos. 5 acts of creation. The Panchakirtya are symbolically represented in the dance. The standing leg, rooted in the past, standing on the being of forgetfulness, the apasmara. We step out of the past, and it's grace that leads the way, anugraha. When you're ready, second side, even yourself out. He was dancing in a ring of fire, playing his drum. His drum initiates the spanda, the pulsation that initiates the creative process. The ring of fire represents the dissolution. And then the hand covering his heart represents the action of concealment and revelation. And red and shoulder stands, or drop backs.
32?
Sorry, one's good, one's good. You want to do a drop back, go for it. You want to walk for support, that's fine too, or use the wall. When you're ready, you can get in your shoulders. 5 acts of creation. Creation, sustainment, dissolution, concealment, and revelation. We practice yoga to come out of forgetfulness. Create the sacred space to stay in remembrance. And then it's inevitable that we will slip back into forgetfulness. Then we have to initiate a new practice, maybe a mantra practice, a meditation practice later in the day. To come back into remembrance. And then so the more practices we do, the more we engage yoga in all of our activities, the more we can stay in remembrance and sustain the awareness. Cloud pose, legs overhead. Ear pressure pose, knees over ears. So we know eye the needle pose, feet on the floor underneath the knees. Left ankle on top, left arm through the center, kick away and resist. Arching at first, bring hip flexors. And then round lower back, bringing it tight to the chest. Straighten leg. If you're going further, reaching up to the ankle or the foot, taking the foot overhead or closer to the chest. Slowly and switch. Fast, resist, arching. Round lower back, make it tight. straight. If you're going further. And let's roll. Supta Ganeshasana. Supta the feet, knees, outside of the knees. Or the outside of the shins. And then let the knees float away from you so the thighs are in a single line, the shins are in a single line. And then as you pull your knees down, arch your lower back. Pushing shoulders down, lifting heart up. Pulling knees towards the floor. And then reach up, grab your heels, happy baby. If you're going further, walk arms over the legs, walk 1 foot at a time. Bring foot towards the head or behind the head. If you take yoga nidra. When you're ready, you can twist to the right. You can both knees across, left hand to the rib cage or out to the side. To the left. Twist to the right again. Cross left leg over. We'll go a little deeper. Opposite side last time. Up, roll it around, twist or stretch, however you need to. Stand long, when you're ready for Shavasana.
twist up into a comfortable sitting meditation posture. One last Om, and universal prayer. Deep breath in. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Namaste. Mis cumpleaños. One Mrityunjaya mantra for moksha and liberation, for Karina's soul, for immortality. Om Triambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urva Rukamiva Bandhanam Mrityur Mukshiramamritat Hare Om Namah Shivaya.